per se is that it seems as though we are completely unable to build any consistency, any team structure with him playing. So my point is, with Bruno playing all the minutes he plays, with Rashford playing all the minutes he has played in the last few years, it's very odd to me to blame and to remove the players not playing, like the Lindelofs, like the Evans. We are 14th. So it doesn't make sense to blame.
So you want to move the only good players?
I'd remove the players playing all the minutes.
The ones that are playing well?
No. But how long? No, but
they're the only ones playing well in a bad team. That doesn't make no sense.
I try to make my point and tell me if I'm making sense, because sometimes I struggle with my English as well. So just make my point.
The English is fine.
No, Adam, you're good with English, bro.
Okay,
yeah, your English is very.
The English is fine. It's what you're saying.
My point is Minard's English.
It's Minard.
It's Minard that don't have good English. He speaks gibberish.
It's Minard. I'm telling you, bro.
My point is, ever since Bruno got in the team, he's been getting more and more important by the year, and we've kept being worse and worse. And now we say, get rid of Lindelof, get rid of this, get rid of that. Fine, I want them gone. I want them gone.
You're equating.
No, hold on.
Let him finish.
Just a second.
He might go somewhere.
We keep getting worse and worse on the pitch. So as much as I want the other players you named to go, it doesn't make sense to blame them for the poor performances. We are being shit. We are shit because of the players playing. And the players playing are the Rashfords, the Brunos, the Garnacho, the Højlunds, the players that I think they all need to go. I think they're all disasters. But if we are being honest, we've removed everyone in the team for the last 6 years, but Rashford, but Bruno, but Maguire and Lindelof. And Bruno has been central to that.
All right, can I go? Look, so...
But are you going to respond, or did you listen to what I say?
I've heard you.
Fair enough, go ahead.
You're equating Bruno being in the team to us getting worse and worse, right?
Not exactly.
You are. That's exactly what you're saying. No, you're saying.
I'm saying there's a very strong correlation.
The more he becomes important, the worse we get.
Yeah, 100%.
That's it. So all right. So that's what I was saying about you overcomplicating what this is. So if we simplify it, when Bruno came, he had Pogba and Matic. He had Martial. He had Rashford doing well. He had a much better team around him. Slowly, that team has gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. And now, this season, we even thought it would be a good idea to get Rashford because we wanted to overcomplicate everything. If we get rid of Rashford, we're going to get better. We got rid of Rashford, we got worse. So now, football is a simple thing. This is what I'm saying. Let's simplify it. If we get rid of Bruno, what are we going to get? Worse.
Another thing you need to...
that team. He's the only good player that's left from that team, and that's why when we watch Man United right now, they're all shit except for Bruno.
This is why I disagree. I watch him play. I don't think he plays that well. That's one thing. And another thing, if you need to put things back into the context of the time. When Bruno had better players next to him, most of the fans wanted those better players out, because they said they couldn't do the job to help Bruno. So Matic is better than what we have. I wanted Matic to stay. People said Matic lost his legs. Get someone like Casemiro. Pogba was lazy. McTominay was hiding. Fred was weak. Eriksen lost his legs. Casemiro won the Champions League, played man of the match final. Came to our team, lost his legs. Ugarte is one of the best ball winners in Europe. Played for this manager. In this system, he looks lost. Kobe Mainoo. They can't say Mainoo lost his legs. So now all of a sudden, Mainoo is not athletic enough. So you see, my thing is, it's hard to play with Bruno. Surely, without criticizing Bruno, we can see that it's difficult to play with him.
Is it like, I don't get that. So is it Bruno's fault that Matic lost his legs? Is it Bruno's fault that people said Pogba's too? I don't get it.
No, but the thing is,
Bruno's just been out here doing his thing, and he's still here doing his thing.
They didn't lose their legs. This is my point. The point is, when you play with someone so undisciplined that leaves so much space.
So Matic didn't lose his legs. It's just because Bruno was undisciplined. Matic did lose his legs, bro. Matic was not keeping up with the Premier League. Matic looked lost. He weren't keeping up.
This is exactly my point. Matic was never fast. And Casemiro was never fast in the first place. My point is, every type of excuse will be found to not put it on Bruno being undisciplined. Surely you can see that Bruno's discipline.
So wait, hold on. Where was Bruno playing when Matic was there? Was he not in the cam? Was he not in the number 10? So what discipline do you want him to have to protect Matic?
Yeah, he was basically playing. He was playing a lot further forward next to Martial, wasn't it? When he was
exactly. Fit. So what do you want him to do to protect Matic?
Bro, it's not his job. You are in the midfield, so you play in midfield. It's not his job.
It's not his job to be protecting Matic.
It's not about Matic, it's about protecting the pitch.
It was Matic and Pogba in the midfield, and Matic was getting done left, right, and centre. That's not.
Yeah, it's a bit, but regardless, anyways, it's the opposite. I think overall, anyways, touchline, yeah, like just to.
Sorry, guys, my thing's gonna die. I need to put it on charge. 1 second.
Yeah, go on. My thing is just it's about the opportunity of a lifetime if it is to be accepted.
Yeah.
I can mute that. But I'm talking about it's the opportunity of a lifetime. If, by the way, 120 million, but is just basically the British world record fee is 150 million. It's been said that it would take, or they would be willing to spend a British world record fee. So I'm going to say 120 million minimum. It could be a lot more. How do you turn something like that down when you can rebuild a lot of the team? Like, let's say all of a sudden you see Nori come into the team because we can afford it. You know, Wharton can come into the team because you can afford. Exactly, Wharton can come into the team because you can afford it. Even if it's 70 million, you need to put that down. You know what I'm saying? He's a baby Michael Carrick. Even Edison, you can still bring him in. You could still bring in Cherky. You could still bring in whatever you want. You could look at you could look at a goalkeeper and a proper goalkeeper that's not worth 20 million. Maybe a higher rated, maybe Chevalier from in France, best goalkeeper out of the lot. Not gonna lie, I'm just saying there's a lot of different options. If he does go, you can build a different team. Bruno's not the be and end all of Manchester United. I think that's the whole idea. That's what I'm trying to get across. 100 and whatever million, just the fact we're even saying 100 odd million in regardless, yeah, is insane money.
Give me 60, bro. 60 million pounds, British pounds, bro.
Stop with a 60 million thing though. Listen.
Yeah, FDB, yeah. Losing the ball argument for Bruno is stupid. Yamal lost the ball 34 times first leg versus Inter. So for Bruno, hater, it's just aesthetics. No, I'm not gonna lie. You can't watch Lamine Yamal and tell me it's just aesthetics.
No, another thing as well. Losing the ball is not the problem. Losing the ball, trying to do the wrong thing is. So that's the problem.
Bruno's a midfielder and Yamal's an attacker. So.
Can I say something on that point though? Do you know from one thing that I'll say about Bruno, yeah, at some you say making the wrong decision at wrong point. It's at sometimes when you play on the field and you feel like the quality ain't around you, you feel like he feels it's responsible to do these certain things. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't think Bruno's necessarily doing this hero ball to think, oh my gosh, I need to be the hero. It's just like he at that moment until the time of the game, that's what he's thinking, because what he's playing with ain't the greatest as well. It works both ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what the problem with that is? A wrong decision is a wrong decision. It's not because he doesn't have the best players next to him that he has to pick the wrong options. If the right option is to pass to Garnacho, who's a bum, you need to pass to Garnacho regardless.
Adam, not just that as well, yeah. I think we play through him. Everything goes through him. When Luke Shaw gets the ball, go. So
Mina's not here. I'll do this afterwards.
It kind of cancels that argument because, bro, like when the whole team looks up and plays, like how many times have you seen our centre back get the ball and before even thinking, you know what, let me just get it out wide. Yeah, Bruno. Everyone's just thinking Bruno. So everything goes through him. So you can't have that argument where it's like, yeah, look, like
not better players around him though. Not everything's going through Bruno. There'll be a shift.
Yeah, but bro, listen. Do you know what? Do you know what a best captain? Do you know what a good captain is? I'll be real, bro. The best captains that I've played for are the people that just give a quick team talk, bro. Keep it simple. If you can't get up, if you can't get back, don't get up. Just simple, bro. Yeah, and even me, bro. When I used to play ball, yes, I would like the ball a lot. Yes, I would be greedy, but I think that's a bad way of actually leading a team, bro. Like, in my opinion,
come on,
bro. In my opinion. I would be like, bro, like play football. I'll try and get
the question is, do we overall think he wants to leave?
No, man, he ain't going nowhere.
Is he the type to say I want to leave right now, or do you reckon he's the one that's going to stay? Because I'm not being funny. Was he realistically going to win us at United? Even if he's got his last 2 years, I don't think he gets another contract beyond his extension of where it is right now. Anyways, what are you realistically going to win us? Because we're not winning no champs or league. It'd be a miracle, regardless of who we get.
This is the highest he's. I think this is his ceiling, bro. Like I don't see him.
Yeah,
at
this
Madrid,
is Bruno. This is definitely prime peak Bruno. This is the best you're going to get.
And that's my point. That's my point. Literally, I'm not on board with United fans saying Bruno is this, he's our problem. However, you have to look at it with context. The guy is going to be 31. He's his best years now. Okay, this is the best we're going to get from Bruno. We're not going to get any better. If you get an opportunity for 120 million, you have to take it, and not just consider it. You have to take it because of the depths of problems we are in terms of money, and how we can use this money to invest in the squad and make a better team. But I'm not high on them saying Bruno's this, Bruno's that, and I'm not here for the slander. I'm just saying, bro, he needs to go if we're getting 120 million, because if it's for the better of the squad.
All right, 70 million euros.
No.
Why would you want less?
Bro, they're gonna give us 100 million.
I'm just like, bro, just as soon as he's gone, that's it. Like,
I don't understand that, guys. I really don't. But fair, it's your
no. I'm not. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I want to see a team. I just want to see a team. Like PSG, for example, bro. Like, there's no one who's like. There's no Messi in that team, bro. There's no Ronaldo in that team. These Mbappe left, and look at them now, bro. They're flying high.
Sometimes it's not about the quality of the player. Like I don't rate Bruno exactly. Like
what are you not talking about?
Man won a team, bro. That's what I'm talking about. They
literally just bought Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah.
The
but even then, it doesn't change
that team.
No, he's not because the way they play, because you could watch that and be like, Dembele is the Messi of that team. There's multiple. Hakimi is the Messi of that team. Exactly. Every player, there's so many players that are outperforming, bro. So many players that are so crucial to that team because it's a team.
But even at PSG, Messi weren't the guy. Yeah. Firstly, they had Neymar.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying
they had Neymar. They had Mbappe. They had a whole ass team.
I'm saying the team. I'm saying the team aspect.
Dembele. They got Kvaratskhelia. They even got Doué coming off the bench doing well. They've got a fucking sick all round team.
Yeah, but it's a team.
You see, that's exactly our point. Basically, they got smaller names and they got better.
Yeah, but look what happened when Messi left Barcelona, though.
Bruno could be like a.
The point I'm trying to make is not about the quality of the player. Like, for example, Mbappe is one of the world's best, but I thought it was a mistake to go to Real Madrid because it disrupts a lot of things in that team. And just as much as it was good for PSG to let Mbappe go, and now
like I said earlier, we let players like Beckham go, we let players like Rooney go, we let players like all of these Ronaldo go, but we had other players in and around who were good, who are coming up, who are going to be next, who are going to be. Who the hell do we have right now? We get rid of Bruno, we're dead.
No.
I think the squad is poor. But we can buy.
What do you mean? You get rid of Bruno, you could have Cherki, you could have Cunha, you could have Ahmad, you could like
get another
you got Kobe, you can get another midfielder.
You're gonna have to buy.
You can get two midfielders to replace Bruno. My words, two.
Mbappe leaves PSG. They're ultimately way better. They're ultimately way better, and that's a huge player, by the way. That's not a joke.
Bro, they've also had to buy players like Kvaratskhelia who are fucking
but the thing is, what do you think Cunha and them man are? Brother, I'm not being funny. What do you think Cunha is? He's a sick player as well. Like Kvaratskhelia is great. Kvaratskhelia is a baller, big baller. Don't get me wrong, but Cherki's a big baller, and Mbumo's a baller to a good degree, anyways. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being funny. Every time we play, why is it every time we play someone like Crystal Palace, you play our formation, they overrun us?
Guys, facts, bro. This is what I'm talking about.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, bro. That formation's dead.
No.
This formation we have now is whack.
Bro, I guarantee you, you put a Caicedo into that midfield with well, at the moment, with what we've got, I probably wouldn't say Agate, probably Casemiro, the way he's performing. A Casemiro and